Hello everyone, I'm Randy Floyd and you're watching episode 10 of the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run. Well, don't you just walk away, that's when I'll say, well, don't give up.
So here we are at Prairie Fire where it all started 10 episodes ago. We have a lot to celebrate tonight. Not only are we 10 episodes into the show, but we've got our 1,000th member of Be Kind, Kansas. Really excited about tonight's show. A lot to celebrate. School's out. We're here at Prairie Fire. Couldn't be a better night. Really excited about tonight's show. Hope you guys are doing well. This is all about me answering your questions, inspiring you to be awesome every day. Hopefully you've watched one of the previous 9 episodes. If you have, I would love right now, go to the comment section and tell me which is your favorite show so far. So, hey, this is where it's all started 10 episodes ago. I've had a lot of fun. We've been to Target, we've been to Sonic, we've been to a lot of different places back here tonight. So I hope you guys are doing well. What do you say? Should we go ahead and just get into the show? Let's do it. Let's get into the show. So one of the first questions I have is, even though I know I should do certain things, I don't do them. Can you help? Yeah, so when I saw this question, I actually watched a video of Mel Robbins and Lewis Howes. It was a fantastic video. Talked a lot about feelings and that we make a lot of decisions based on our feelings. How about we just go ahead right now and I'll show you a little bit a clip of that.
And what I want everybody to get out of this conversation between us is that you cannot control how you feel. You cannot control what triggers you, and the fact that you may rise up with anger, you may rise up with self-doubt, you may have anxiety, fill your body, but you can always control what you think and how you behave. And we spend way too much time trying to focus on manipulating how we feel about things and not enough time practicing the skills of controlling your behavior and your thoughts.
Because if you can control your behavior and your thoughts, then the way you feel will be different.
100%. And a lot of us are sitting around waiting to feel ready, waiting to feel courageous, waiting to feel confident, waiting for the right time. And that's not ever coming. Ever. Ever. You're not going to change your life up here. You only change it through action. And so to me, you know, I did this interview with your friend Tom, and we talked about how motivation is garbage, and somebody memed it and went crazy. And so the point that I was trying to make is that yeah, motivation is great if you feel motivated, but it's garbage, and it's a losing bet to wait to feel ready. Because your body's not designed that way, and neither is your brain. And so I want everybody to understand that, first of all, you can't control the things that trigger you and the fact that you're going to feel afraid and you're going to feel doubt and you're going to feel uncertain. But you can always interrupt that feeling and take control in the moment and actually shift what you're thinking and shift how you behave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we base our decisions off of feelings, you know, a lot of times our thoughts are going to be, I don't want to, I don't want to do that. Especially if we're a situation that we may struggle, or maybe a challenging situation, our thoughts are going to be negative and our feelings are going to be negative, and then certainly our behaviors are. So we can't go off of our feelings, and we can't go off of how we feel if we're going to do something or not. Mel Robbins, she's awesome. I love Mel. I've been watching a lot of her stuff. Shout out to Mel. She designed this idea about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And even if you don't feel like doing something, if you do this, it's a behavior to kind of get you out of that feeling. And then once you start doing that behavior, then you seem to kind of change your feelings. So when you start thinking about things that you just don't feel like doing, like, you know, it's 7 o'clock now, it's 6:30, 7 o'clock. It's nice outside, but you know, pool opened up today. I kind of wanted to be at the pool tonight. I didn't really feel like taping this show, but I really felt like I wanted to tape it for you guys, and so I just said, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I just said, all right, I got in my car. So what I'd love for you guys to do is I'd love for you to check out Mel Robbins, Lewis Howes, check out their work on the 5-second rule. Hopefully that'll help you when you're feeling like not doing something. Go ahead and use that, and hopefully that'll help you when you feel like you don't want to do something. Another question. My anxiety ebbs and flows. Sometimes I think I should get help and then it goes away. Any thoughts? Yeah, so I totally understand this, you know, anxiety ebbs and flows. I really think a lot of times when we're in a more relaxed state, it probably ebbs. I mean, it's probably reduced some. And then when we're stressed and we're tense and we got a lot going on, we probably get more in that anxious state, and we have trouble thinking and get all that anxiety and all that going. So what I think, instead of worrying about should I get help if I'm struggling with anxiety, should I not get help if I'm struggling with anxiety, you know, when should I get help? I think the thing that you should do would just build a foundational skill set, so no matter when you're struggling with anxiety, that you can use that skill set. So it's not dependent on if you have a high anxiety right now or not. It's, hey, kind of like anything else. If I'm not feeling anxious, great, that's fantastic. But if I am, here's a skill set. So I would encourage you, no matter how you're feeling, to go ahead and develop that skill set. There are a lot of great resources when I'm thinking about CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Aldo Pucci is one of my favorite authors. He writes a book, The Client's Guide to Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. He's awesome when it comes to just really breaking it down simply and talking about ways that we can work through anxiety, ways that we can work through stress in our life by using the cognitive behavioral model. So definitely check out Aldo Pucci, The Client's Guide to Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. Hey, listen guys, I'm going to keep it a little short tonight. I'm going to try these videos a little shorter. The last 6 through 9, they were longer. They were 18 minutes or so. I really would like to keep these to no more than 10 to 15 minutes at the most, because I would love to get the most attention. So, a couple things out of the show tonight is that there may be times that you don't feel like doing something. Don't go off of that feeling. Find some way, no matter how you're feeling, find some way to push yourself out of that feeling. I would definitely look into the 5-second rule with Mel Robbins. And then when you think about you know, anxiety and feeling anxious at times and not feeling anxious, go ahead and develop that skill set regardless of how you're feeling, because if you're able to have a skill set, when it comes back, you'll already be prepared. So anyway, episode 10, fantastic. Really excited about episode 11 and so many more. I so much enjoy connecting with you guys. I hope you're getting something out of this. You know, as I've said in previous shows, I can't always go as deep as I would like and answer exactly what you've got going on, because we all have a different context. We all have a different context in our life. But my hope is a couple things with this show is to have you start thinking about mental health as just being a part of your everyday living. You know, we talk about physical health a lot, and we really put a lot of emphasis on physical health, but mental health is one of those things that's stigmatized. And so my hope by this show would be in our community to really emphasize mental health and just it being a normal part of our life. So that would be part of the show. The other part is just inspiring you to be awesome every day. If you don't get anything else out of the show, is just to know that you have more strengths than you have struggles. At times it feels like that maybe things are just overwhelming and those things, but you definitely have more strengths. We just got to find a way to tap into them. So I hope that those are things that you're getting out of this show as we go on to 11 through 20. I hope this show will continue to grow. I would love your feedback. I would love your comments. That's really what helps me. And when I talk about my energy for the show, is for you to, like, subscribe, give me a couple comments. I would love some comments, and just tell me what you're thinking so far. So anyway, guys, I'd love to have you ask me a question. Go to our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Use the hashtag AskMidwestAnxiety. Ask us a question. I'd love to answer any of your questions. I'll answer one of your questions in a future show. So, hope you guys are doing well. Guess what? I'm going to see you for episode 11. We're going to keep this going. I love this.
When this life gets a little tough.
Some really good restaurants here at Prairie Fire. I'd love to know your favorite restaurant. First one that tells me your favorite restaurant gets a free shirt.